Alrighty then, good afternoon all you fantastic people, Silver Dragon here, coming back at you finally with some more Distant Worlds 2, and apparently as I die, ever so slowly. Now I have actually played a little bit more of this myself, basically to try and, learn a bit more about what the hell I'm actually doing. And unfortunately, in the process of doing so, I wasn't paying any attention. And because I did not make any backup saves, we basically lost the original save. So we're going to start up a new one here. Yeah, we'll randomize the seed and keep everything as per normal for that, which is fine. Galaxy settings, yeah, we'll keep everything pre-warp. Galaxy aggression. Yeah, they are pretty restless. They do tend to go to war a lot. Research speed being normal, yeah, we'll keep things kind of randomized there, which is fine. Tech trading is okay. Threats, I'm gonna put pirates down to few. Because I'm really not a fan of the pirates. Pirates, I mean, I would be fine keeping them up at normal if maybe I weaken them a little bit, but pirates are weird. Because that, or I'd probably even put them at distant at the very least, but they definitely need to stay the hell dead. Because the issue I have with pirates is you find them very early. They apparently have super advanced tech far beyond what you have. So they basically will have hyperdrives that are so advanced that they'll literally just warp into your system in no time. Like, harass your building or harass your mines and shit and basically raid you. And then get away with it in seconds. And even if you get a ship anywhere near it, they'll just, nope out and away they go. Which is incredibly aggravating. And this is also the same for enemy ships as well, where they'll just kind of warp in, fuck up your shit, and then, leave. It's not until about, I would say the early mid where you're kind of getting some of the more, advanced tech where you can actually start to disable or at least slow down enemy warping so that you can catch the little bastards and take care of them. But again, that takes quite a bit of tech to get to that, so that you can actually bloody do that. Until then, they're going to be warping in, warping out like crazy, so we'll have to kind of tweak things as we go. But pirates, essentially, like, if you choose not to pay the ransom, it's basically not even a choice. You don't have a choice. If a pirate shows up, you have to pay the ransom. I mean, you could eventually get good relations if you basically had a good start with them and such, and you get good relations. You can have them, form a non-aggression pact with you, and then you have, basically a pirate crew on your side who will just constantly be there to sell you information and shit. But even if you don't get along with them, you still have to pay them because otherwise they're going to relentlessly attack you like crazy and there ain't shit you can do to stop them. Colony prevalence. Independent colonies. The interesting thing I found as well when it comes to independent colonies, and basically in the case of if you create a colony and it rebels, the interesting thing is that you can still get that colony back. And you can also influence these independent colonies and acquire them as well. In order to do that, you basically just need to, again, get friendly relations with them, get trade deals. It's kind of very cut and dry. I kind of wish there was more depth to it, but it's basically a matter of give them money, and then get a partial trade agreement, or a limited trade agreement, then a partial trade agreement, then a full trade agreement, and then not too long after that, they're like, hey, we like you, we want to join your galactic empire. And you send a colony ship to them, and that's, snap, snap, done, basically. So it's the same process for if your colony rebels or if, and you're trying to acquire a independent colony. And honestly, you're almost better off getting independent colonies than actually creating your own, because at least with them, they tend to start off with a bit better, and we're going to go with the Arcturians again. They start off with a bit better, actually, what do we have for humans for their, okay, it's just, they only get a little bit of bonuses towards this. You get massive negative bonuses. Same thing for you. But regardless, so yeah, no. So it's like the issue I find is if you make your own colony, it's going to be a very, very long time before you see any kind of profit. The main thing is you need to research facilities. Like having a planetary admin building is basically 100% necessary if you want to make a profit early on, any kind of profit, to make it so that that colony isn't a massive drain on your resources. Because if you read just the text, it makes it sound like, well, after you get your population over 100 million, then you're not going to be paying out as much, you know, to basically support the colony. No, 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 no. I've had over 700 million, and they still were a drain on our economy, so it's kind of a bit ridiculous like that. So until you get actual, like, admin buildings and shit like that to help boost the... Yeah, we really hate all the other races. Until you get those buildings that help you reduce, like, corruption and boost your economy output, it's almost not even worth making the colonies. If only, the only reason to make them would be to basically deny them to the enemy. It's better off saving your money and focusing on basically taking over independent colonies. Alright, we also prefer a republic. I might not go for the technocracy this time because it also has a bunch of negatives to population growth, to colony happiness, and to mining rate, which are all very important things. There is at least a colony corruption reduction, but let me take a look at the Republic here. Pop growth is fine. War weariness and counter-espionage go down, which kind of sucks a lot. The main thing is research goes down from, I think, what, 20 to 5%, which is not the greatest. But having the colony happiness up is quite nice. And corruption, massive corruption reduction is very nice. And the tourism and trade income are okay. But more so, I'm half tempted to go with the Republic this time around just because of the corruption reduction and the colony happiness bonus. Because balancing the colony happiness can be tough because taxing them proves very difficult because they really don't... You can't tax them very much, and especially when the colony's first starting off, it's very difficult to really tax them. But I also really do like having additional research. And that 20% of research is just so hard to give up. Let's take a look. Maybe we'll go with something else here. Yeah, happiness and corruption go down like crazy, which is pretty bad. Military dictatorship, population growth goes down, diplomacy goes down, colony happiness really goes down. Same thing for corruption. So, I mean, it's a lot of research for that, but it kind of sucks regardless. What about, let's go with feudalism. War weariness, diplomacy, all research goes down. Yeah, no, that's definitely not something I want. And good old democracy. War weariness and counter-espionage really goes down. Research is at least okay. Colony happiness is okay. Troop recovery rates go down quite a bit. But, I mean, this definitely isn't bad, but I don't know. So I'm really torn between, honestly, the Republic or the technocracy. For the sake of trying something different this time, since every time I've played with these guys, I've gone with the, we're going to pick a different template here this time. What do we want to go with? Let's go with something distinct. There's a lot of like blues and stuff mixed in here. So let's go with an orange maybe. Let's go with a bright orange. All right, and we're gonna bring back the fish and chips empire. So we're gonna try for a republic and see if that works a bit better than the technocracy, which again is a bit of a shame because I really do like that 20% to research, but I'm just like, I'd rather get the... Because, I mean, well, this is going to help with money. What am I going to do? Happiness and 20% reduction, that... Oh, I'm so torn. I really am, because this would work very well, but... No, I can't give up. I for some reason, I just cannot give up having the that extra 15% to my research. Yeah, we'll go with normal. Start with a small colony, no ships, your bases. Yeah, that's all fine. Random starting location. I could start in the far reaches, actually. It'd be interesting. It'd be... Actually, you know what? I'm going to try starting in the far reaches. Because that way we can work our way out from the exterior, kind of just work our way in and get a more solid kind of border to ourselves. Because if we just randomize it and start anywhere, then we tend to have empires surrounding us on all sides. And it becomes a little messy. So at least if we start in the far regions, we might have at least a wall to our back, basically. All right, 10 empires. Sure, we'll keep that for now. Victory conditions. I'll leave that as is. It's funny too because I've seen like one specific race after a while when I finally looked on the kind of the victory screen had massively outpaced the rest of us. It was one of the frog people. I have no idea what the hell they did. But apparently they managed to do it. And I've also never really seen story events. Oh, except for, abandoned. Oh, those are the story events. They're barely even... There's not even really much of a story to those, though. In all honesty. There's not... I've never really... There's not really like a storyline or chain that comes from it. It's literally, oh look, we found a space station. We repaired the space station. We gained either, you know, blueprints towards like advancing our research, or we unlocked information about a whole different bunch of different systems in the area and so on. So there's not really anything interesting, I would say, to call a story event, but I would just say call it events. General events and race-specific events. But anyway, let's go ahead and hop in here and see how it goes this time around. Now that I have a slightly better idea of what I'm doing. Of course, that being said, a lot of features I still don't 100% understand. And in a lot of cases, it's like you want to let the AI do its own thing, but I noticed there is a lot of smaller issues as well. Like, for example, when you're trying to get your fleet kind of congregated in an area to attack something, they kind of don't all move together, which is a pretty big issue. They tend to kind of just, you know, slowly make their way there. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. We should be able to kind of expand in this, kind of try and take this little chunk here as our own. But we'll see how that goes. But yeah, no, like the issue I find is like if you're trying to move, like, say, multiple fleets even into a system to then, you know, have them all attack something at once, they tend to go in like one at a time, and then one of the ships will randomly just look around because they are somewhat being automated, and they're like, oh hey, there's an enemy station in this system, I'm gonna go attack it, and suddenly everyone else attacks it before we're ready, and then all hell breaks loose because we're not prepared, and they're rushing in and getting themselves freaking killed. Right, what do we got to work here? Oh, nice, we actually have another deep ocean like right in this system, which is very nice. That is a very good additional start to have. Right. How's our leader? Construction research, troop recruitment, weapon research, not too bad. Now, you can research multiple different technologies at once. There's not a massive benefit to that unless you happen to have multiple scientists that have different, like, significant bonuses. Like, if one has a 15% increase to weapon research, you want to queue up a weapon research and have him do that, and then have the other one working on something else. But unless you have a major bonus like that, you don't necessarily want to do that. Yeah, you go do your thing. Okay, let's get into the research here. Early weapons and everything else, different shock forces. Actually, that's one of the things I did actually get was the shock forces, I believe, yeah, for the armor barracks. Because again, I was having a lot of issues with pirates and just other factions, like warping into my planets and then just taking them because reasons. So yeah. Alright, so in order to actually even colonize a planet, we need expanded civilian ships, because we need the colony ship, and we also need a, well actually we already have a freighter, which is perfectly fine for that, but we need expanded civilian ships for the colony ship. We need basic colonization, which gets us our basic colonization module, and then we also need basic transport systems, because without this, we can't transfer population from our homeworld to the actual new colony. So without that, we basically can't do shit. So I'm going to immediately go for basic commerce. Basic recreation after that. Basic transport. Let's go basic target tracking just to give our ships a bit of a better chance. Basic colonization, we're just going to pay the cost right now. And then expanded civilian ships. We should be good with that. Saying 51 years at the moment. Afterwards, I will get the frigate as my kind of basic system defense ship, and then we can kind of move on to other things from there, like the actually, I might even before even the working on these guys right here, like basic colonization and everything beyond. I might get the next tier in the warp field as well, just because that is kind of important. Also, we should work on you too. Yeah, let's get you before that, because that's kind of important. Same thing for the deflectors. We'll get that before. Okay. Alright. Well, let's let her go then. We do have the ancient spaceport, which is lovely as always. We have an undersea ruin. Fantastic. Starship constructed. Yes, of course. Now, I'm going to try not to keep it on like 4 times too much, because I do need to somewhat manage things, but yeah, we will be using it a little bit here to kind of speed things along, since a lot of the stuff in the beginning is literally just waiting for research, approving different things like this, of course. Let's see. Yeah, approving different things and then just kind of waiting for shit to happen. So let's speed this up a little bit while he comes and works his way over to the spaceport, which we will, of course, obviously retrofit. Rebuild. Rebuilt. Fantastic. And now I can go on here and start doing a few things. So let's get 3 explorers, 1 construction. That should be fine. I'm probably going to get some more explorers, because honestly, they really need to spread out fast as we keep advancing up the tech tree. Secrets of vectoring engines deciphered. Very nice. Discovered a new resource. Lovely. But yeah, no, as we advance up the tree for that, they need to start spreading out quick to explore the different systems, so I'm going to be wanting to make a lot of them. Secrets of fighter bays. Very nice. That's going to be useful for the station itself. Yeah, I'll be using this more so in the beginning to kind of speed things along, and then we'll have to slow it down. Critical research breakthrough. Freaking-tastic. New scientist appears. Ooh, nice. Yes, yes, yes. New construction completed. Dismiss. So actually, we're going to get a couple more of them as well. I'm already working on some, those are the freighters. So I'll queue up 3 more of them after that, because again, I want to have a lot of them to really get going once we get the warp drive. Okay, so what did we get for scientist here? We do not know yet what you're good at. Yeah, these are our total research bonus amounts right now. We don't know what you're good at yet. We'll eventually find out. Dismiss. Sure, we can build that. Dismiss. Continue. I generally just let them build stations like crazy for mining. We have a new spy. I doubt I can actually put you to use yet, though. Yeah, you're performing counterintelligence. We have no targeted empires right now. So literally the only thing you could do is obviously counterintelligence. Not that there's anyone yet to perform any kind of espionage. And that's the thing as well, that I'm not a huge fan of the espionage system. I'm really not, because it's either the missions are basically impossible, and your guy's either just going to get caught or killed right away, or you basically have a 100% chance to succeed every freaking time, and it's just like a fucking slot machine of freaking tech being stolen from the enemy, basically, is what it generally seems to turn into. It's like either they suck and they can't do anything, or they can just absolutely take shit and rip shit, per se, from the enemies. Just slide in the back door, like take out their entire kitchen. You're unbolting their freaking sink and taking it out the door. They're just sitting in the living room like, this is fine. New construction ship completed. Nice. Hyperspace technology discovered. Beautiful. Oh, we got another scientist. Nice. So he actually gives me armor research, hyperdrive research, which is very useful. Don't know about you yet. Do I get any... So that just already compiles those bonuses on here, which is nice. There we go. Yeah, we're definitely going to need a lot of construction ships as well to really get out. Again, I'm trying to get out there as quickly as possible. Just start freaking getting as much kind of like mining as possible, as much explored as possible. So I'm just going to have a whole ton of the... basically, anytime I complete a new warp technology, I'm just going to start producing a bunch more explorers. Speaking of which, though... I'm actually going to push this up further. We're going to get... Yeah, we'll get basic space commerce, basic recreation to get our keep our happiness up. And then, or do we want to go straight for that? You know what? No, we're going to go straight for the, after basic commerce, we'll go for stable warp fields, and then we'll start ticking our way down. Okay, that was funky. One second, let me load up my freaking... I need to figure out what the hell is happening there. Is it my CPU that maxed out there for no reason? That was some weird shit. Because I don't know... Something in my computer is failing. I don't know what it is. I cannot tell for the life of me if it's the CPU, the GPU, if it's just some of the memory is failing. I don't know. But something in my computer is shitting itself, and it needs to stop. Alright, and now once we've acquired, again, the next round of tech for that, I'm just going to go freaking crazy on the, on producing the explorers and the construction ships. Let them just go wild. We actually have quite a bit of resources here too for colony development and population growth. So that's going to help us quite a bit here. I'm actually going to see, how's our first hyperjump. Current tax rate is too high, says a lot of people, but they're still generally happy. It's also an issue of our corruption is fairly high, and our population is obviously through the roof. So as I start moving off some of that population and we get an admin center... Actually, speaking of which, where was the admin center and all that tech? Because if I'm going to get all this, like, colonization shit started, then I'm going to need that planetary governance. Because otherwise, they're just going to freaking rebel, and it's going to be a pain in the ass. Actually, this has been bumped up, so we're definitely gonna push this up here in the research tree. There we go. Because, yeah, that's going to give us a bonus to our overall research for that. So that's looking good. That is definitely looking good for that. I'm trying to think if I want to get fast mining. No, fast mining doesn't matter as much yet because we don't have a big enough cargo bay in our ships anyway for it to matter. So I think this looks okay. At that point, once we get down to this, we can basically once we get down to here, we can start colonizing planets, and then we start to get additional tech for basically our defenses, and then obviously our ship. By the time we get all that going, planetary, I'm going to pump planetary governance, I think, up one. No, that's going to take less time. So no, it's good. It's good where it is, and then with the storage systems, hopefully we'll start getting better freighters, and then we can kind of go from there. Yep. Go for it. Mining station constructed. Yep, go crazy. Oh, discovered a whole bunch of stuff. Very nice. Sloja. Very strong, heat-resistant blue metal. Interesting. Oh, increases construction research. There we go. We're definitely going to want that. Alright. So basic space commerce is on the way. And again, once we reach the next tech for the warp field, I'm just going to pump out a whole bunch of ships and let them go crazy. Oh, nice. Another one for colony development. Again, more colony development. Yeah, no, let's 100% get a mine on that. Any boosts I can get to colony development or something I definitely want. Oh, nice. And good, we did find... excuse me. Yep, immediately getting another mining station there, because we, number one, obviously have Caslon for our fuel. So we definitely want to get some of that started here at least. So this is actually, I have to say, this is a pretty damn good start so far. I kind of wonder if we have any other secrets hidden around here. I mean, there's a lot of asteroids around here. This planet isn't that great, but whatever. Because sometimes you can have multiple, like, quote-unquote story elements in a system, and it could be another station, another space station. It could be a old cruiser that was abandoned or something like that, which would be really, really nice to have early on. That's for damn sure. Oh, nice. He's working on the deep ocean. I hope he finds some good shit there. Free location bonuses. Obviously, colonization suitability is pretty high, which will help me out quite a bit. Oh, additional scenery bonus. Very nice. Nice. We finally finished the commerce. So we're working on the next tier of the stable warp field right away. Fantastic. I'm not seeing any additional like bonus random ships or anything like that to recover. So that's just that's whatever. But again, once we get this tech researched up, I'm going to start pumping out a whole bunch of explorers and what the hell, my brain is failing me. Construction ships to just expand like crazy. And then hopefully, as we start to get kind of this corner of our little galaxy here secured, hopefully we can get the colonization up running. I mean, it'd be really nice if we could find a couple more planets nearby, because it would be... I mean, as much as colonies are a drain on your resources, if you can get the Planetary Admin Center researched, like, somewhat early, you can mitigate a lot of the crap that makes them, you know, a massive drain on your resources. Because the biggest thing is corruption. Corruption is a huge thing with the planet that'll really screw you over for the amount of money you're getting and just general happiness of the colony. Pirates, as well, is a major thing that significantly affects colonies. So if you get a lot of pirate activity and you're not really defending too well, then it will affect the colony. The other thing, of course, being the development. So how well developed the planet is will affect how much we're getting out of it, and of course, whatever resources there happen to be there. But either way, so it's not necessarily a bad thing to try and let me see what we got actually for our scientists here. Oh, high tech research, very nice. We now have our general there. Let's see here. We don't have enough actual. Yeah, we don't have enough actual like research stations, I think, to take full advantage of the bonuses from the scientists that we have. We'll eventually find something else though that'll help with that. Discovered new resources, colony development, population growth and colony development. Very nice. Oh, nice. Is that this guy? No. There are some location bonuses here, which is quite nice. That add to the suitability quite a bit. Actually, and a 1% increase in the income, which it's okay. That's okay. I mean, we don't exactly have a massive abundance of resources here, so it is what it is. I always forget to disable that. Alrighty. Now, we basically have everything kind of down pat right now. Oh, great. We found our first pirates! Actarians, same empire as ours. Initial contacts have gone poorly. That sucks. They are quite unimpressed with us. Well, you know what? We're gonna have to accept the deal because again, I'm not a big fan of this. Where basically this isn't even a choice. This honestly isn't a choice. You have to accept because otherwise they're going to just destroy you. You know, they will constantly raid your shit. You won't be able to stop them because even if you were to mass produce a whole bunch of ships, it's not going to happen. You're not going to be able to put any kind of significant dent into them. And even if you manage to get like 4 or 5 ships around them, they'll just warp out. So it's like unless you happen to have like a whole bunch of overwhelming, you saw how quick they were too. Like we don't have anywhere near that level of technology. Now, if we can find their base, we can pretty much surround it at one point and then, you know, basically just attack them and be done with it. But that's assuming we have a ridiculous amount of firepower. Because, again, that's where the issue of ships not properly congregating becomes a major issue. Because if, like, I've had almost twice the attack power versus the enemy station, and yet we still could not destroy the thing because stations, especially it seems pirate stations, have a very high like regen on their shields and shit. Because again, very advanced technology it seems. That it's kind of silly that pirates have more advanced technology than space, space empires, but apparently that's a thing. So, okay. Let's see here. Unfortunately, again, stealing from pirates, very difficult to do. None of these, you can see how low of a chance I have to do literally anything here. And it's not like, and this is the thing too, like you can do things in 12 months, 3 months, and 1 month, which obviously affects your success chance. 9 out of 10 times, I only ever leave it on like 12 months. Because that's the only time where you're actually going to manage to, do it properly. Or successfully, I should say. So there's almost no point in lowering that, at least until they become really freaking good. Research station constructed, very nice. Go ahead and build another one, have at her. All right. Once this warp bubble generator gets constructed, we're just gonna go ham on the explorers and construction ships and just start expanding like crazy. Ah, corruption reduces our happiness. Most unfortunate. But yeah, once you get that freaking like, I can't stress enough how much of a difference the planetary what's it called again? The planetary governance makes. Getting that admin center, it's like it's such a huge bonus to reducing corruption, to raising happiness. Like that alone helps to keep your colonies sustainable. If you build a colony without having that available, you're just asking them to rebel in a very short amount of time. And then you have to go through all the bullshit process of giving them money and then starting trade agreements and then giving them new trade agreements and eventually they're like, "Hey, we want to join you again." And it's a whole process that you don't need to go through. So why bother? It's better just to do that. Yep, our first military ship was constructed. So again, it's just better to wait until you have the admin center to really get into the colonization if you can help it. But again, if you happen to come into across an independent colony, give them money. Start the process of basically bringing them into the fold, get the trade agreements going. Because sending a colony ship to them is a great way to net yourself some instant income once you basically take over. The weird thing is, and this is an issue I have with it right now, is that when you're finally given the offer by this colony to basically send a colony ship over to colonize the planet, which is a weird thing to do considering they're an independent colony, you'd think you could just be like, okay, you're in the Empire now. We're just going to send a bunch of transport ships over. No, you still need to send a colony ship. So the fun thing is, you almost need to keep a couple of colony ships on standby for that, just because it's supposed to queue up a colony ship to be constructed and then sent to the planet, but that doesn't bloody seem to function right now. It's a bug, unfortunately, that needs to be worked on. So, at least as far as I'm assuming, unknown items detected. We should explore at higher levels to reveal it, of course. So, you have to have, because otherwise you have to cancel it, wait till the next time they basically request it, and then send them again. Or so it seems, at least. Which is funny too because it's like the process is underway, but then they seem to have issues with getting it going. All right, looks like we're at 89%. So we almost got the stable warp field generated here. So I'm gonna immediately, I think, produce like how much are they per here? Let me zoom on in here because I might even go crazy and do like 8 or 10 of them. Yeah, sure, go for it. Sure, go for it. This is literally 90% of the game for me was like change research, approve, 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 change research, deny, deny, deny. And that's actually one of the advisor that I both like and I don't like because you can customize that. Like I believe if I go into trying to remember where the setting is for that. Might be in our empire somewhere. Here we go. Policy settings. So this is where you can change all of your automation. One of which is under advisors. Like for example, and of course you can change if your how your funding levels are allocated, whether it's manual, whether it's automated, ship construction, base construction, and all that kind of things. But one of the things is like for let's see, colony facilities. Where is it? Tax rates. It should be under diplomacy, I think. Here we go. Offering gifts. Suggest that you should offer a gift to someone. Now, I am fine with the AI saying, hey, you should give these guys a gift. What I'm not fine with is when I specifically do not want to give a specific race a gift, whatever the reason might be, and it keeps harassing me every 10 fucking minutes. Hey, you should give these guys a gift. Hey, you should give these guys a gift. Hey, you should give these guys a gift. Now, I don't want to turn this off because it's still very useful. It does give me good suggestions for, like, again, independent colonies that I might want to take under my wing, and that's a good reason to give them a gift. But when I tell you I don't want to give a specific race a gift, they almost need to add a third option to that. Refuse, like, refuse and stop asking. At least for a significant piece of time. Because that's honestly a source of great irritation is when they keep popping up saying, here, let's give half our income to this race that you don't like and don't care about. And I'm like, no. There we go, that's finally completed. So let's take a look at you now. So how much do you cost? These ones are... So it'd be 20,000. Yeah, I'm going to go crazy here. I'm going to go crazy. So we're building 10 of those. We're going to build 4 construction ships, and that'll just ate up 90% of our income right there. So let's go 5. Let's go 5. So we're just going to start pumping out exploration ships like crazy and let them just go jump out there into the great unknown. Now the explorers are all coming in to get retrofitted with their new jump drives, which will allow them to then reach. And again, this is another thing that I'm kind of iffy about in a way, is that like the first stage of jump drive, basically the basic kind of drive you have allows you to kind of explore the planet and its asteroids if it has any, and the moon. So the basic engine allows you to do that. Perfectly fine, perfectly reasonable. The second stage of engine allows you to explore basically your solar system. Perfectly fine, perfectly reasonable. The third stage, you would assume, would allow you to kind of explore the general area just surrounding, a couple of star systems outside your area. No, it allows you to go to like half the fucking galaxy. So I'm not a huge fan of that tier per se. Because it's like we're only on this, third tier of this jump drive, and we're already able to basically cross half the or a quarter of the galaxy. That seems a bit much. And that also, again, leaves you very open to attack from basically everyone and their mother. Whether it's pirates or other enemy, factions, it makes it incredibly easy to instantly go to war, like, very early on, and then have to deal with that bullshit. And then, of course, the next tier up from that isn't even the next tier of, like warp engine. It's actually different specialties. One of which is the one you bloody need, again, if you're getting sick and tired of all those fucking pirates constantly warping in and fucking up your day and then running away, or, enemy factions, again, doing basically the same shit, which gives you a warp dampener, so it allows you to slow down their ability to just warp out. And it has a pretty set range. I don't know, obviously, I might have access to that now. Now that we unlocked that, we should have access to that third tier, per se. Nope, actually, I still need to get hyperdrive technology here. So once I unlock this, then it will unlock that. So this gives me a jump range of 120 million kilometers or whatever, and this one gives me 140 million kilometers. The thing that matters more there is less the range than the speed. It basically doubles the speed at which you travel, which is very damn important. Because again, pirates have super fast, high tech or future tech engines that allow them to just, get from one system to another in like 1 second. Independent colony of humans encountered. Oh, where the hell are they? We are going to want to send a gift to them. But I'm going to wait for you to suggest it, because you... The weird thing is, if I want to just give them a gift, the amount I give is usually much higher than when the AI suggests, hey, you should give these guys a gift. But I am going to give them a gift. Yeah, strategy. Invasion. We also got a lone trader coming around here to do some things. So hopefully early on it's going to suggest that we give them a gift and then I can just give them that. Or I might have to do it myself. Because again, trying to get independent colonies under your wing early on is probably the best way to get some good early money. Also, there's these fuckers. I hate these so much. These lovely nebula here, if you try and send a ship from here to here, they will stop at this nebula and they will no longer be able to move. You basically lost the ship. So it's like you have to avoid these lovely sparking lightning nebulas at all costs. There's pretty much no escape to that from that early on. There might be some tech later on that you can get that allows you to travel through that more easily, but I haven't gotten that far yet. All I know is that these things are basically death. Stay away from those. Strategy, diplomacy. We have a restricted trade agreement right now. Yes, diplomacy leading to peaceful colonization is the current strategy, which I am perfectly fine with. So now I just need him to pop up with the offer of basically sending them money. And then that'll allow me to get a better trade deal with them, hopefully, relatively soon. And from there, it's basically a hop, skip, and a jump to basically colonizing them. But again, let me take a look at the other system now. So again, we went from a small jump engine that could barely kind of make, make it into the area that we were basically in our solar system to now a jump drive that has a range of this, which is not quite a quarter. Actually, this one's a bit less. I guess it's the hype of the next tier, the third tier. That's basically like a quarter of the galaxy. But it's still a pretty significant distance. Actually, no, it's only getting another 20%, so it only gets about, it gets about a quarter. But even this is like, I feel like this is about maybe half a size, I'd say maybe a quarter too big. Because the amount of systems that allows you to instantly explore is a bit much. But, that's my own personal kind of opinion there. There's nothing in there. Oh, we got another deep ocean here. And a small... Ooh. Wait, is that actually... Oh, it lied to me. I clicked... Again, you click on this and you think, I'm highlighting this system. I'm taking a look at what's in this system. No, this is literally just an overview of every planet that we have currently. That's mildly annoying. See, I know you have to actually zoom into it to see what it is. I'm not a huge fan of that. I like being able to just select something and say, hey, what's here? No, I got to zoom on in. Meh. Meh. Whole lot of meh. I mean, there's a bunch of gas giants, which isn't terrible. That could be a really good place for fuel, but still, meh. Again, very meh. They're running off to go explore some shit. Please stay away from the freaking sparkly cloud of death. I really don't want to lose ships this early on. What do you want to construct? 2 more escorts? I'm going to decline right now because I'm more so focusing my economy on just pumping out freaking explorers and construction ships so that we can really start just mining away and getting a lot of economy going on here. Speaking of which, we still got a lot more exploration and construction ships on the way, so keep pumping them out. Because I don't really, as long as I'm, and again, I did lower the amount of like pirate factions because, oh, apparently we found the pirate factions lair, which I thought they came from around here. So yeah, there's their freaking lair right there. So eventually, if I want to take them out, this is the place to do it. And having a strength of 8,000 to a point basically means that I'm gonna have to have around, I would say 1,500 to 2,000 to destroy that thing. Cause yeah, they don't go easy at all. All right, we got a new spy, which is always welcome. We got a new admiral. Let's see if my new spy friend here, or one of these guys, can target something. No, the only target we still have is the consortium, and that's just not going to happen. Because again, espionage kind of sucks. There's no real way right now, at least early on, to train them or anything like that, so it's a matter of basically sending them on a suicide mission, and if they happen to live, they suddenly become very, very good at least stealing that race's technology. Or stealing that race's shit. How you doing there, Mon? Alright, how are we doing here? Still pumping some more out here. Yeah, let's go ahead and build that up. What is it? Silicon. Yep, do it. Got a couple more exploration ships done. I just want to just start pumping them out like crazy. Like, we need to take as large of a chunk as we can. I mean, it's going to be hard to defend it. And that's actually one of the things I'm still trying to get working properly is being able to change their home base. Because, yeah, that doesn't really seem like a thing that's easy. I've got troops, admirals, shit like that, but changing their home base is somewhat challenging. I can't just, like, right-click and change it or anything like that either. It seems like they have to have a... Oh, thanks, mate. I'm not too bad. It seems like you have to have a system with a spaceport, and then they can kind of be assigned to the area. Or you can just kind of send a fleet to an area and hopefully they stay there. Sometimes they don't, because again, automation fun. But that's one of the things I'm probably going to do more so now is we're going to have to create many, many, many fleets and just scatter them around the Empire, because eventually there's going to be pirate factions that we're not going to want to, you know, pay. And they are a massive, massive nuisance, and I would like to make sure that I have ships stationed at all of their kind of, you know, default attacking targets. They'll always attack the same kind of stations. Or raid the same stations, which is aggravating as hell. Right, we almost got the research lab up and running. That's going to help me quite a bit. What's our current research at right now? Maximum potential research output is currently 73. Actual is currently 68. Let's see what happens when this pops. Let's also take a look at our bonuses, see if they go up any. So we'll see if what our maximum just jumps all of a sudden. We found Drillium Quartz. High-end electronics. Nice. Colony development. Engine research. Oh, hell yeah, we're going to want to get a freaking research facility there then. And a mine. Okay. And 100%. And there we go. Ah. That jumped down actually a little bit, shockingly enough. Probably because it depends on bonuses as well. So we might not have any bonuses to this technology. That's why it's not that great. Because it's not like I can actually go on, like, we research labs. Unfortunately, it's not like I can actually, you know, build a research lab. It's not an actual facility. And that's something that kind of bugs me, is that, I mean, again, I'm trained very much so from a lot of, oh wow, our freaking corruption is very high. Holy shit. Actually gonna have to lower our taxes a little bit here. Recent pirate raids, low development level. We're working on that. Unassimilated populations, which you don't really have. Alright, I might just contact these guys myself and let's give them a gift, because usually by now we should have been offered a gift and we haven't, as of yet, been able to. Let's give them a small... No, we'll give them a decent gift. Let's offer... we need our relations to go up a little bit before that'll happen. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, I need to get my relation up by 3 there. But once you work your way up the tree for that, then you'll be able to colonize them relatively easily. Good. Most of the construction ships are now done. Okay. Next is the basic transport system. Actually, do want to... Let's get basic targeting. We'll actually bring the storage systems up, because that's going to help with all the current mining shit that we have going on. And then we'll start working our way up the colonization tree. And... we're missing some resources for that, but that's okay. That'll do for now. That will do for now. Oh, actually, I want to... That's only going to take a year. This planetary governance is still going to take a long time. So let's go ahead and we'll put expanded space stations. Actually, we'll put it before the patrol ships. Because patrol ships are very important, but we'll we'll work on getting the bigger mining ships first. I'm not gonna waste any money on military ships right now. If I need escort ships, I can mass produce them later. We found a Vorticar actually. That's annoying. These are basically space monsters. They like to feed on our ships. They are not very friendly. But the ships are cautious enough that we should be able to avoid it. Hopefully. Yeah, no, our first defense force. Again, this is why I'm telling them don't bother building escorts, because the escorts kind of suck. And we managed to escape. See what I mean? It's like you can literally just nope out of most problems. Yep, go ahead and build all the space stations. Or all the mining stations. Go freaking crazy with the mining stations. But yeah, no, you can just nope out of most problems. Luckily, it doesn't look like anyone's been stupid enough to try and work their way through... I mean, these two might be fine. That one is not. The Maelstrom must be avoided at all costs. Basic recreation is done. That should hopefully help to boost up the colony happiness a little bit. Again, you would think that'd be able to create like a basic recreation site or something. An arcade or something on the planet. I don't know. But it doesn't quite work like that. That's what I don't like with a lot of the tech, is that it's not very descriptive of what it does. Like, this is a component for your ships that'll give you plus 10 at targeting. At least that I can see. But, like, basic space commerce. Commerce center. Trade bonus, 30%. But where's the commerce center? It seems like this is almost a ship component. But... yeah. Again, basic recreation center. Let me take a look in here quickly. Let's go with like a construction ship. Yeah, basic recreation center. So I guess that's for the morale of the crew? And then, of course, we have the... okay, so this is just straight up the commerce center is literally just for trade. So it just gives you that bonus for trading. So I would want to go for, like, the small freighter here. Let's copy as new. And we want to put on, like... how many points do we have to work with? Not a hell of a lot. But we'll put like a commerce center on there. Which unfortunately also brings our crew capacity up, which means we require another basic crew system. which is going to push our size a little bit over the limit. So I'll get rid of maybe a fuel. 2 recommendations. Our Empire has no supply of the resource carbonite. Hyperdrive energy requirements combined with static energy requirements are higher than reactor energy output. Hyperdrive speed will be scaled down. So again, we also need to get better reactors quite desperately here. But this would be a basic kind of trader. Light Trader version 2. Let's save that. Okay. Now, I'm going to push this up because we definitely need to get a better reactor, because right now it's kind of, it seems like it might be throttling our hyperdrives, and we really would rather that not happen. And again, I'm going to go ahead and I want to go a little crazy here. Oh, because we're missing carbonite. Okay. Have we not found any carbonite at all? Plague curing. And that's actually another important thing. Plague curing. Because there are a lot of plagues that'll pop up. And some of them really freaking suck. We have not found any carbonite. That's not good at all. We won't be able to produce any more ships until we find some. Okay, he's going to refuel. I kind of would like to have him explore this system, but it looks like, yeah. Again, I do not wish to build any escorts. Sure, go ahead and produce that. Sure. Get us a mining station on that, or research, whatever it happened to be there. Oh, at least we're up to 84 now for the maximum research potential. Independent colony of Quaminos encountered. Lovely. Oh, well, we found a Gravelix, which is also a very common, lovely alien tentacle beast that likes to attack our shit. They're actually not that strong. Once I get a couple of destroyers, I'll probably send them over to kill it, but yeah. They're a minor annoyance, to say the least. Where are you right now, actually? Oh, you're in here. Very nice. Please find me some things. I do need some things. Because I definitely need to produce even more exploration ships. I really do want to go crazy with the exploration ships. Oh, wow. He's wait, what? Level 349? I don't think that's actually correct. But whatever. Basic target tracking is done. Ah, nice. Provides additional bonus to colony development. It seems like a lot of them are very generic to that as well. I would like to see some more interesting and unique things that will happen from your different resources. But hey, we'll see how things go as we move along there. Again, I have not gotten super far into this. Let's see. Escorts? No, I decline. We have a new spy. Fantastic. Let's see. We finally found some carbonite. I am instantly getting a mine on that, like right freaking now. We need that. Desperately need that. We extremely desperately need some carbonite. Oh, hey, a protected base. There's a facility on this world likely constructed by the ancient Xenox technocracy. We cannot be certain. The base is heavily protected by orbital bases based on level of security. We must conclude this was an important location for the Xenox. Whatever secrets they possessed, we must now claim them for ourselves. Yeah, that's not happening anytime soon. That is not happening anytime soon. That thing has a massive range and 4,700 strength. That's probably even beyond cruisers. Like, unfortunately, you're probably about to die, my friend. Where is this located exactly? Yeah, you're gonna want to get the hell out of there. Honestly, you're probably... Yep. I figured you'd probably die from that. That's just one of those things where it's like, you just happened to get fucked. Like, you flew way too close to the sun there, my friend. And now, let's actually slow this down here. Oh. Let's slow this down and watch him blow up, but he got lasered to death. Yes, let's stay away from that. Let's stay way far away from that, please. Oh no, he actually escaped. I'm kind of shocked, but he's straight up disabled though. So, yeah, no. Unfortunate. Hopefully he can make it back, but I doubt it. Let's see. Again, colony development, intoxicating perfume, couple new items discovered there. Very nice. So hopefully with that mining station getting up and running, I can go a bit more crazy here. Because, again, let's go ahead and... we're going to produce a couple more scout ships. I need all the damn scout ships. Invest your money in scout ships for the future. Investigate the Granite Obelisk. They enter the ruins, a powerful galactic beacon. Prepare to repel enemy fire, so you got a band of raid ships. They provide empire-wide bonuses of 6% civilian ship maintenance savings. Following colony bonuses, colony development, weapon research, and scenery. Oh, it's a grassland planet, right? It is. Which is funny because we actually are paying protection to them. No. Pirate Raiders! Like, hey, wait a minute. Shit. I swear, it seems like every single time you encounter one of those, like whether it's a temple, a granite shrine, or whatever it is, you're gonna get both a negative and a positive, it seems like. Nice. Additional bonuses for colony development. Good, our new exploration ships are done. That really sucks for us, though, now, because they're gonna fucking attack us. Quite relentlessly at that, and there won't be much I can do to stop them. Yeah, you're gonna have to be bumped up now, my friend. Because now I'm actually gonna need your, need those, frigates. Originally, when I was paying them protection, it would have been fine. Luckily, they at least failed to obtain any loot. But oh boy, they're gonna be pissed at me for a while. Decline the escorts, because the escorts are basically useless. Oh, nice. Oh, for the frog people. Yeah, that's going to be a good one to have. Can I tell how much money you guys are making? Not that great right now, at least. Probably because their development is so low and the corruption is so high. Alright. Again, that's where the Planetary Admin Center really comes into effect. So if I build a couple of those around there, that's going to help quite a bit. Our cash flow is still going up quite a bit, which is nice. Grand Monastery. Sure, why not? Let's go ahead and explore. What could go wrong? Following bonuses to the colony, weapons research, sensor research, scenery. We can acquire the research bonuses by... Fabulous. Immediately build a station there, please, thank you. Yeah, gonna need that frigate right now. Definitely gonna need that frigate. Let's hope we can actually get the what time is it too? I don't want to go too crazy on this. Alright. We're definitely gonna have to spread them out a little bit once we get it, but that depends if we have the resources for it. Because we're quite low on the carbamide or whatever. Let's see. Yeah, that's the issue right there. Yeah, he has probably the newer engine, so he's like having no problems with that. Yeah, 270, 180. Yeah, he definitely has the newer engine. Declined. I'm going to be spending my money on something a little bit more less crap. Which system is that in? Oh, they're down there for some reason. I mean, I could try and send them over there, but they're not going to be able to do much. Yeah, they're just going to get killed if I send them there. Ooh, nice. Got some steak. Whatever the hell this is. Creamy alcoholic drink comes from the thick juicy leaves of the casset plant. Ground covering herb that grows on the lowland coastal plains of the ice tundra worlds. Interesting. Ancient ruined mine. Sure, why the hell not? What could go wrong? Initial survey shows that the outpost was destroyed. A vast number of volatile resources were scattered around the area. Presents with a choice. We can proceed cautiously and take measures to avoid triggering explosions, which would cost 20,000 credits. We can accept the risks. Let's stabilize it. Attempt results. Allowed us to retrieve the outpost's logs. Indicated once belonged to the Akdarian technocracy, a sprawling, complex culture that helped to bring knowledge and art to species across the galaxy. Station, though dedicated to mining, was built upon pleasing aesthetic principles, delightful melding of form and function. Engineers at the Akdarian Institute of Design have already worked up several possible replicas, which are well worth viewing for anyone who has a few hours to spare in the capital city. We also recovered various resources, 1,000 Emerus crystals, Necrus stone, and Caius crystals. Data core revealed some intriguing information, navigation directions pointing to wherever that is. Maybe we should send a ship to investigate this location. Interesting. For a second, this kind of looked like a Death Star in a way. Alright, we got system patrol ships. Fan-freaking-tastic. Now they can work on all the other important shit. And I can go... build new ship. Alright. In the Merdron system, eh? Oh, God. Those dastardly pirates, I swear. And again, my poor stations don't really have much in the way of defenses right now. Actually, let me go to my research queue here quickly. And I need to bump up deflectors, because we just don't have any... We don't have any defenses, which are kind of killing us a bit. Because we need some kind of shields, otherwise we're not going to be able to do much. I might even delay... Yeah, I might even delay construction of these ships here until... Let's see. These two are already under construction, so I'll leave them be. Declined. Okay. Let's go ahead and put you two in your own fleet, which has still not the greatest kind of strength right now. I definitely gotta... Yeah, I think I might have to do some additional research here quickly. Because that's going to help, but we need something a bit, yeah, a bit better than that. That should be fine. Again, I wasn't planning on fighting the pirates. I was planning on just paying them and dealing with it, but they seem to have decided to take an exception. At least we're making a lot of money right now, which is good. We need a good abundance when we get our colonization up and running. Oh, so those are the areas that were being mentioned. Okay, I need a ship. Okay, now go ahead and retrofit yourself then. Great. I am just waiting for one. There goes constructor. Constructor. Just waiting for one of the explorers to show up so I can drag him. Nice. So hopefully now our space stations will be slightly less crap. Although I might have to actually go around and... I'm declining that for now. At least they will be when they're actually being constructed. Right now they still suck because I have to retrofit them for that. Alright, where the hell are all my explorers? Yeah, you are... You're way over there. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna wait for this guy to fuel up then. 'Cause he's almost there. And then I'm gonna send him over to discover whatever the hell's over here. Let's actually retrofit you as well. He has actually 0 fuel too. We detected some unknown items. Good for you. We're basically also out of fuel, my friend. Okay, well he did make it there, and he is refueling. Okay, he did that. What the hell do you want to build now? No, I'm waiting for my beam weapons because they're going to change the price anyway. Once the beam weapons are constructed, then we can do that. Come on. Already retrofitting, I see. I'm fine with that. Okay. So he's done being retrofitted now, so his new mission is going to be to go over here and explore this system. There we go. Fantastic. Thank you. I guess we'll go harvest that meat, apparently, or steak. Sure. Ooh. Definitely want to get a research station there. There we go. Now we can start popping out a couple more of our frigates. They're definitely a bit more expensive now. Again, the biggest issue seems to be that we're missing a lot of carbonite. I really wish I could buff this a bit. You know, I can set their tactics and such, but I can't really do much else. Yeah, no, let's get rid of that. Oh, lovely. We found the Ekdarian Federation. Sure. Let's offer a non-aggression treaty. They have accepted the deal. Sure, we can see their whole map. So that's their whole section there. We might be able to get into a good alliance with them. Okay, fine. We'll build that then. Okay. Add those two to the second fleet. Add these two to the first defense force. And then everything from now on is going to be going to a third, fourth, and fifth fleet. So I'm going to try and make like fleets of about 5 ships. Just so I can hopefully spread them out a little bit more. Because we kind of need that a lot. Alright. So I'm going to start, hopefully, I mean, we're working on storage technology, basic transport system, and we're finally going to start working on colony-related stuff after that. And once we get that planetary government center, that's going to help significantly. After that, let's work on... Oh, shit, no, cancel that. We're going to work on structured research, because that's going to be somewhat important. We are going to want... Let's go for that, maybe. Definitely going to want fast mining. We're going to want to get some armored plating here. I'll put that up because I did completely forget about that. Whoops. At that point, we'll want to get our actual hyperdrive thing. Actually, we'll put even planetary exploration will go behind that. I'm tempted to increase that even beyond. We start getting some advanced deflectors. Improved logistics. No, I don't care about that. Okay, that should be fine. We can start working on some enhanced engine maneuvering and such there. Get you in shipboarding, which will basically give us attack troops for going after planets and shit. Not that we'll be doing that too much for a while, but still. Alright, now we basically, again, back to waiting a bit for tech to kick up. Detected some unknown items. Decline. Looks like the pirate attacks have basically stopped, so we should be okay. Now, where the hell did the... Ah, there you are. I don't know if I want to give them that. You have not assigned an ambassador to our capital. Very well, sending you an ambassador. Sure, then I'll do it. Because we are both Actarians, so I'm hoping we can form an alliance that'll help to really cement this corner of the Empire. Welcome to Prime Research Station. Genetic scans indicate no Shakturi encoding or interference. Welcome, your return has been long awaited. Please provide the designated security code to disable automated defenses and resume normal operations. Security Prime Delta 3. Oh shit. No. Why not for now? Yeah, definitely get that built. Nice. There we go. Now we got basic armor plating, which is a major thing that I screwed up not having. We could potentially take that on. Where is that? Oh, that's their home. That's their home turf. I don't want to screw with that. If I can help it. Or maybe I do. Let's see. No. No, even with what I currently have, we would not stand a chance against that. Oh. There we go. That will go after. Troops recruited at Rilgan 3. You have a new general. Fantastic. Basic transport system is done. Fantastic. Okay. Cargo shuttles. Interesting. A free trade agreement, migration treaty, and territory map sharing. Sure, why not? Let us form an alliance. Oh great, we've been raided again. I'm going to send the second fleet there and let them just sit there. Hopefully they're not stupid enough to try and attack their main base. Which, I mean, I hate to say it, but they're probably going to be that stupid. Because if they attack this, they're just going to die. And of course, this is the worst part. Its freaking strength goes up over time. So, yeah. It's not like their strength will stay the same. It's which kind of annoys me. It's like they're already powerful enough as is. And then that just makes it even more difficult to fucking wipe them out and get rid of them. Yeah, I know. And they were so nice and quiet, too, and then they decided to assault us again. Oh, great. Yeah, no. Fuck off. Spam. There we go. We offer the protection agreement, so now they'll freaking leave us alone for a while. So they're back to protecting us and not assaulting us every 5 minutes. Okay, so we got that done. We're working on the expanded civilian ships, which is going to unlock the colony ship, which I will start building a couple of, because I do want to start getting some colonies. Because once we get the planetary governance done... Actually, we're going to put that before the space stations. As much as I really would like to get the space stations done, because it only takes 170 days, I really do want to get that. 1 second. What bullshit voicemail did I get? Let's see here. Let's go ahead and resume for now, though. Unknown items detected. Ooh, yes. Oh, so it wasn't spam. That's surprising. Alright, I'll deal with that later. There we go. So we did get that, so now we're going to have a much better time going on there. So they took the gift, which is nice. Yep, offer them the limited trade agreement. So this is the whole process to basically getting them basically colonized, is we give them a gift, then we offer them a limited trading agreement, then a partial trade agreement, and then things kind of go up and up and up from there. Unfortunately, I'm not a huge fan of the fact that they're not making a lot of money right now, but again, a large part of their income is also being siphoned away because of corruption. So if I end up getting the planetary governance building put there, that's going to help significantly. Under attack by what? Oh yeah, that stupid thing. Sure, go ahead and build that. Go right ahead. Build as many mining stations as you can. New frigate's been constructed, fantastic. Build a colonizer. Not right now. It will not take very long to build, and again, I want to make sure that we get the Planetary Governance Center up and running before I do that. Because the moment I freaking start putting a colony down, it is going to absolutely suck the life out of my income. They want to offer galaxy map sharing. Okay, sure, why not? I just gotta make sure I have more construction ships than them to quickly expand the Empire. So they don't snipe any planets from me. Let me go into diplomacy for them. What treaty? Yeah, we're definitely going to be forming a defense pact with these guys. Which is a shame in a way that, I mean, it's a good thing because we got a, a neighbor that we're going to be easily friendly with. But it kind of sucks because now I don't have anything to send my spies to steal from. Because I don't want it sucking up my tax income just by having it sitting there. Once we get to like 90%, then I'll produce it. And we're just going to start colonizing like crazy. That damn thing's attacking us again. Yeah, sure, go ahead and build that. We can always use more fuel. Go ahead and build that. Yeah, I just need to start stockpiling as much money as I can, because again, while developing that colony, it's gonna just suck the life out of my resources. But at the very least, having the admin center is going to make my life somewhat easier, in the sense that we'll actually be able to, keep the drain on the low end, rather than it being like 2,000, minus 2,000 cash flow per, or something like that. Yeah, we'll explore that later on at higher levels, that's fine. Offer a gift to them again? Fine. I mean, they are on a water world again, so I do really want to colonize them. Because that's going to be a good thing for me. Offer the free trade agreement, and that's just literally a step away at that point from basically colonizing them. And that should also boost up our income a little bit. Usually I'm not in the positives for this long. Usually by now I'd have a bunch of, at least saying that I'm in the negatives. Okay. Where did that go down? Oh, there we go. Oh, that hurts. Yeah, we're not doing nearly enough damage. He's gonna want to run away. No, he's dead. Yeah, we don't have... he did actually, no, he got away. Again, that's a thing that I like in a way. Actually, no, it's honestly just a thing that I hate. To be completely honest. It's like, ships are able to warp away way too easily. Of course, there is eventually tech you get to kind of somewhat solve that, but it still kind of annoys me in a way. But it does make logical sense in that you need some kind of jamming technology to really affect something like that. But it's just, I don't know. What are we at? 78%. Okay, fine. Go ahead and start then. We're going to start off with the deep ocean world in our system here. And we can kind of go from there. Although... yeah, no, that should work fine. Again, it's going to cost me a fortune to really get the other one going too. Because when the other guys are also good for colonization, I'm going to need another ships. That's going to cost another 40k. So we're really going to start to see a massive drain on our economy here shortly. I wish I could see like a potential like profit from a planet. Something that'll give you a general idea how much money you could make from a planet, but oh well. Of course, the first thing I'm going to do, though, in a second here, is I'm going to build a planetary admin. Okay, that was done. Okay, well, let's go ahead and begin colonization. Exploration ship's under attack again, because of course it is. Huzzah! The planetary admin center is completed. Immediately building one at my capital, which will reduce the corruption significantly and boost how much money I got coming in. So right now we're at 22%. We're making 25k. And let's see what happens once this gets built. 9%. So 22% and 25k. Damn you, corruption. Damn you, I say. Sure. A crashed research station. Study. Take some time. No problem. Alright. We're getting there. I also want to keep an eye on what our actual, like, corruption is, just in case that goes up further. Sure. Sure. Nice, we got the expanded stations. Okay, that's it, 71%. That'll give us some money. Sure. Here it is, and it's done. They want to join us. So, now... we can't even... Can't afford to build it yet. let's see what happens once this pops up. So 22%, we're at 26k now. 99, 100. Oh, looks like it's not going to be instant. There, that's starting to drop now. Study results. Remains Victorians as well as of 3 other species. Studying. Surviving data indicates they were part of a Freedom Alliance. Information about ancient Ectorian hyperdrive technology, which can be used to advance our own research. Very nice. Decline. I need my money right now. Trying to colonize a planet. Can't afford it right now. Can't afford it right now. So we didn't see the immediate corruption reduction yet, but you can see it's already gone from 26 to 29k. Because that should raise the... Yeah, 10% colony corruption reduction. Oh, we just got a huge amount of money. Offer the gift. Our new colony has been founded. Immediately building a planetary admin center. You're also going to add a couple of troops there. Now we're working on slowly bringing them into the fold as well. Go ahead and offer the limited trade agreement. Accept. Very nice. You can see that even having that colony, because we're getting the admin centers up and running and such, it didn't really drain our resources, which is quite nice. That's a good place to be at. Now I can go ahead and assign that to be built. I swear, that void car needs to die soon. Okay, how are we doing for research? We're working on the structured research, which will allow us to get a specific building built up in our capital, which will give us a pretty good research bonus. So, that's going good. Are we actually making the... We are making the colony ship. Sure, go ahead. Go for it. Sure. Very well. Good, that was completed. We're actually going to build another one, too. We're going to go crazy for colonization right now. Since we have the tech to kind of back it up right now. We won't make a lot of money, but we'll at least start the process of reducing the population on the main homeworld and kind of sending those out. Good for you. He's leaving the construction yard. I want to see if he's actually going to go and do what I need him to do, though. Or if he's just going to idle. Load colonists. Okay, he's loading up some colonists. Which will be, I think, 50 million or 30 million is what he'll load up. Okay, he's loaded up them. Colonizing. Oops, yep, he is heading there. Okay, good. Fantastic. Oh, great. We found more pirates. Fine, accept the protection deal. As much as I really hate that. I think part of the reason why... Declined. Part of the reason why I'm also getting as much cash flow right now as I am is because I set the pirates to be few, or at least, you know, less abundant as they were previously. Because by now I would have already found like three pirate factions and they'd just be draining the life out of my cash. Assuming they even accepted it. Okay, so yeah, they're running off to go and colonize that planet. Sure, let's go ahead and harvest some meat. We got our another colonization ship built up right there. He's going to go get some resources, because we do have several... I think it's actually the next one over here, like right here, had a deep... no, that's a swamp. Because I noticed one of the systems nearby had another deep water planet. It's grasslands. No. Yeah, somewhere nearby definitely had one. Grasslands. It couldn't have been that. Maybe it was, though. I don't know. Well, it'll suck if we have it just idling around for no particular reason, but it is what it is if that must be the way. Oh, yeah. See what I mean? This was the ship we sent to investigate the rift here. Problem is, this freaking maelstrom, if he even gets that close, he's basically screwed. Alright. Sure, build the frigates. Yep. Top them up with a little gift to keep them happy while we slowly take over their planet. Yeah, they have another grasslands planet right there, too. I could have swore there was another deep ocean planet somewhere nearby. That's kind of driving me a little crazy. But actually, what I am going to do, though, is I'm going to produce a couple more... I'm going to produce 5 more exploration ships, because we need to... We lost a couple, and we do need to keep, you know, exploring like crazy so that we can get all those different bonuses and find some more planets to send our people to. Oh, stretch. Construction new frigate has completed. Lovely. Okay, let's take a look over here. Taxes at literal 0. Fantastic. We want to keep it that way right now. How's the admin center coming along? 25. So we're getting there. People are super happy right now, which is good. We want to keep them that way right now. Because the last thing I want right now is a bloody rebellion, which seems to happen way too easily. I can try raising this up a little bit to get some tax out of it. Sure. Propose free trade. Sure, go ahead. They still approve of the current tax rate, which is good. Exploration ships are starting to pop out here. They want to join us. Sure, send the colony ship. Take them into the fold. Excellent. Excellent. Actually, speaking of which, where are the frog people at? Where my colony ship? They make it there yet? Not as far as I can see. Alright. send my boys over to deal with that. Sure, go ahead and build that. Go ahead and build that. Exploration ships are getting pumped out. Fabulous. There you are. Gotta look for the slowest ship in the universe, and that's my colony ship. Okay, hopefully the rest of this will be a little bit faster once I get that done. Yeah, our maximum output's pretty good right now. Construction research, enter research. Let's see. Where does it show? I guess it would be storage. I'm like, I don't really specifically see oh, here we go, construction. There we go. So I'm getting like the small spaceports. Oh great, who the hell's calling me? Oh jeez. Okay, 1 second. Alrighty then. So, let me cancel that. Since we do have a lot of bonuses, I'm actually going to increase this to 2, which is going to lower the speed at which we're researching this guy. So instead of doing 2 years, it's now going to take 5 years. But space construction will take a decent amount of days. Or a short amount of days, and then we'll just go back down to 1 project again. Because we have such a big bonus towards the construction research, it's just a good thing to have. So even that's going to slow down our other research. Yeah, go ahead and build some fuel tankers. Go for it. We kind of need them. Nice. New exploration ship. Now let's take a look at our other colony here. Oh god, look at all those civilian ships, I swear. Okay, so the admin center is still 42%, so it's getting there. We're actually doing really well by comparison to all the other times I've attempted this. Like, we have an ally right next to us. I'm going to decline that, because I don't want to be building the shit of my empire, like, way over here. want my empire to expand around here, basically, away from the allies. Okay, we still don't know what the hell these are. But we'll get to it eventually, I hope. Okay, and away we go. This poor guy. He's basically going to be lost there forever. There's nothing I can do to really recover him, sadly. Oh, did our colony ship finally get there? Oh, no, they're almost there. They're almost there. How about the other one we're sending to this guy? There he is. So again, he's getting there. He's taking his sweet time. Oh, great. So if the escort's under attack, and there we go, that's done now. So I'm going to go in. Was that in? Is the mining and construction as well? No, the mining is not in construction. So we're going to go back. We're going to go back and reduce our research projects so this can be boosted back up again. Sure. Offer them a gift to keep them happy. That seems like a really poor idea for you though, my friend. Decline. Okay, let's see. Let's take a look at my my home turf here. So I can't really do much there. Well, obviously we're up to 32k now. Corruption still has not gone down too much, but then again, part of that is we need to ship out more of our population because we're just a little bit overpopulated. These guys are up to 62 million now, which is pretty good. They approve of their current tax rate, which... We have colonized the independent world. Very nice. Immediately, again, same thing. We're going to build an admin center there. We're going to produce a couple of troops to keep everything all in line. Small spaceport. Go ahead and build that. Okay, now what was I doing? Good question. Other than losing my mind. Oh yeah, that's because this is the admin center isn't even built yet. That's part of the reason why. Colony automation, taxes or manual. There we go. Approve of the current tax rate. Oh, great. More pirates. Gonna have to accept their... Gonna have to accept their protection, unfortunately. Because I still am nowhere near being able to really fight them. In any true sense of it. And I'm kind of disappointed that none of the None of the pirates so far have really offered us any kind of, yeah, they really don't like us. Keep them interested. Oh, the Maxis colony is encountered. So we found the first human colonies, apparently, somewhere. No! Keep telling you, leave it alone. I don't want to piss them off by doing that. Actually, let's go, let's speak with them here. Let's see. Yes, we want to... We're going to try going for a close ally. What defend? Yeah, no, let's go for close ally. Oh! Well, that's not good. Transferring fuel over to this guy. I hope that helps. Nope, it might not help. I might have trapped the both of them there. That would suck if true. Alright, but we're about to take over that colony as well. So again, both of our colonies right now not really making any money, but again, their development is very low. So as their development increases, we'll start to make some good money. I mean, just having it at minus 1,000 isn't too bad. And once the frickin' admin center actually completes, that should hopefully boost that up quite a bit. Oh great, we got the lovely space lightning everywhere again. Oh geez. Nice. Colonize the independent world over here. Damn you, space lightning, always blinding me. Oh damn, they really are sucking a bit. Okay, there we go. Again, we got the admin center going in there, so that should hopefully help. It's not completely draining our cash flow, which is good. Oh my god, stop asking me to build that. Because I won't be able to really freaking support that anyway if you were to do that, so let's not. Oh nice, we're up to 32,000 here now, which is pretty decent. Oh, this research is taking forever though, I have to say. I mean, it's going to help me boost my overall research, but it still kind of sucks. Oh yes, now I can actually start targeting things. So either way, you suck. You actually at least have a chance. You I'm gonna send. Because that's a 52% chance to maybe do that. And if he succeeds, then it'll become like an 80% chance, and then he'll be able to fucking go crazy stealing their shit. So let's hope for the best. Hope for the best. There we go. We're finally into the last year of this. And of course, discovered a new resource over there. Fantastic. That I would love to explore towards. Go ahead. I swear. I swear, that's the last time I'm going to turn that down. If it asks me one more time and they haven't claimed it, I'm just going to freaking go over there and claim it. As much as I feel like that's going to really, you know, screw over the, Okay. So they were encountered over there, so they're going to be my probably more hostile neighbor. Considering I'm literally sending a spy to steal all their tech. But anyway, we're already at the 2-hour mark, so I'm going to get this thing researched, finished up, and then I think I'll call things there for now. Nice! 19 to colony defense. I mean, that would make a good kind of, like, siege world or something, but I don't see myself doing it because we're a water-based people and that is a frozen tundra world. I don't see us really enjoying that too much. Although I don't think we get any major kind of, like, negatives unless it's towards volcanic worlds. Let me actually get in here. We're going to produce... There we go. Get a bunch more of those going. Okay. Fast mining is hopefully not going to take too long, and then we can work on hyperdrive tech. Actually, you know what? Let's get that hyperdrive tech, because that's going to help us out a lot more. I also need to get some better... Yeah, better energy production. Well, let's get... cancel that. Let's go advanced deflectors first, which I think we already have in there. Yeah, we'll get that going. I will put that above shipboarding, but kind of just... Yeah, I know what? Shipboarding's not going to take long at all. That's not going to take too long at all. Okay, did we finally finish the admin center here? We did finish the admin center. Fantastic. Oh, interesting. Complete construction of abandoned ship. Relentless triumph in the interest of... We are 100% doing that shit. Which system was it? The Nutra system. Over here, I think. Whoa! How many of these are there? I mean, one of them's a destroyer, which is very nice. The other ones I don't really care for too much. But still, fuck yeah. Independent colony of humans encountered. Sure, offer him a gift. trade agreement. Go for it. New exploration ship construction. Very nice. We finally completed research of that. Dear Lord, that took forever. Okay, let's get to our home world. Immediately begin construction of that academy, which increases the appearance of scientists and +10 to all research. Very useful to have. Because again, the more scientists we have, and the more facilities we have to house them, which of course we have plenty right now. We have far more facilities available than we have scientists to fill them. So if we start getting an additional 25% chance to get scientists, that's going to significantly boost our research down the line. Oh, he's evaded detection after successfully carrying out his mission. Yes! So that means now that since he did that, if I'm to target them again, you can see that stealing a territory map went from a 51% chance to now 100% chance. So if I tell him now to steal research information, that's going to be a 50... You know, I'm going to steal a territory map. Again, because hopefully that'll give him... Oh, wow. They kind of suck, which is good. And actually, hold on a second. Hold on. We did just complete a... Traveler. In here, maybe. There you are. I have a mission for you. I hope you can succeed. Oh, he's still under construction. Yeah, this one's leaving the construction yard. I hope you can make it there. A new ambassador has appeared. Fantastic. Let us send this ambassador. Sure, why not? We'll send it to the cat people, even though we're literally stealing from them. At least that way he'll get some, experience. Per se. Right. Now, I did say I'm going to have to call this here soon, but let's take a quick look and see how our colonies are doing. I mean, pretty good. We're still getting drained, especially the human one. The human colony. Oh, nice. Research insight. The great minds of our scientists and engineers at Regland have a series of brilliant ideas. Empire-wide research will receive a 10% bonus for the next year. Woo! Very nice. Yeah, this is the one that sucks the most right now. Yeah, we're getting... Once that planetary admin center gets built, that'll help. This one's done here, too. How are we for the tax rate? Basically have no tax rate right now, so let's, set the tax rate to manual. They think the tax rate's too high. Drop it down by 2. Bring it up by 1. Tax rate is now good. How are you? Colony is mostly underdeveloped, which is the major source of issue here. And corruption is leading to issues. Tax rate, we're going to raise that up. Let's, again, set that to manual. Tax rate's too high, drop it by 1. They are fine with the... Oh, they're unhappy, though. There we go. That'll have to do. It's not a massive difference, but it's like, it's better than nothing. Better than them being a complete drain on my population. Let's go ahead and build a couple of couple of brigades there to make sure they're not just going to rebel. Because, yes, that happens way too often, damn it. But yeah, no, as the population gets transferred and development gets raised up, that'll start to make a difference. Like, I'm surprised some of the colonies are already getting to the point right now where we're, getting close to, evening out, if not making a profit. Because usually that takes a while. Because again, the last time I played, I had a colony of like 700 million that still wasn't generating a profit. So, yeah. Restricted trade agreement. Sure. Sure. Let's do some trade. See how that boosts my economy. Let's trade. I'd find it hilarious if I just somehow assimilated these guys into the faction. That would be funny. Okay, how's our actual... Do we have any of you not currently assigned to a fleet? I mean, we have a couple of you. Yeah, you're stuck there forever. I'm sorry. I might actually build a couple more of those. I don't know if I want a spare colony ship right now. I could almost afford it, but no. I'm going to build a couple more explorers, though, as well, as the fuel ships. Oh. Foreign mission thwarted. Try to steal from me. Steal information about our storage systems. Unfortunately, we didn't imprison him. But what can you do? Alright. But yeah, I mean, all in all, it's looking pretty good, to be honest. We have 4 colonies already. Population is quite high, and to have 4 colonies and not have it be a massive drain. And oh, actually, speaking of which, now they want me to build a colony ship. Sure, why not? Go ahead. Spaceport's constructed. Very nice. Yeah, but to have 4 colonies already and not be having my economy just like tanking is pretty good. I don't think having a spaceport really affected your economy any. No, not really, but hey. Very well. I actually might want to go and add on to here. Improved transport systems. Our agent evaded detection after successfully carrying out their mission to steal their territory map. Very nice. So now let's take a look at you and see if you're able to steal some tech. Well, it's still a risk. It's still a pretty high risk, but if he succeeds, again, he suddenly becomes very, very good at stealing tech. And I've had it where he basically... Because they are still automated. But I've had it where basically he just kept going and going and going and just stealing. Like, every now and then I would just get a notification. Hey, we stole this tech. Hey, we stole that tech. Hey, we stole this tech. And it was just freaking hilarious, and I loved it. Nice. Abandoned ship encountered. We've encountered a number. Abandoned destroyer. Adrift near the... Should we investigate it? Of course we should investigate it. Debris field discovered. We discovered a field of debris. Appears to be remains of a battle. Wreckage includes powerful military ships that look salvageable. Send construction ships to this location. Once the repair and recovery may be valuable ships may be possible. Investigate. Alright, let me send one of my fleets over here then, just in case. Assuming I have one that's able to go. Yeah, we'll send the second fleet over. Investigate it all. I already sent all my construction ships there to do their thing. Sure. New colony ship is done. I'm sure you're gonna give me or ask me to colonize something here shortly because you asked me to build that, so there's probably a good reason for that. Propose a gift. Sure, why not? I'm fine with that gift. Propose a free trade agreement. Sure, go for it. Independent colony now wants to join us! Oh, well, that was fast. Which independent colony was it? They're actually in their territory, so I'm kind of hesitant about that. Are you making money? You are not making money. Because your development is kind of crap. I'm going to decline for now. I've already got 2 other independent colonies, plus my own colony that I am currently dealing with, and you are in friendly territory. Who I don't want to fuck with, per se. So, yeah. Oh, hey, we got these cat people there now, too. Okay, we are surrounded by cat people and fishmen. I don't know what to say about that. That's definitely an intriguing situation. Okay, second fleet's moving out over there. Sure, do your thing. We almost got the Garrick's hyperdrive, which will be quite nice. And then after that, we can see the... I'll let this finish up here. Yeah, I'll let this bit finish up, because then we can see the other hyperdrive techs that are actually intriguing and potentially extremely useful, but, of course, ridiculously expensive when it comes to research and time. How are my colonies doing? There, we're getting there. You, I'm still very disappointed in. I would not mind if you were to just not be in the, But at least I have to say, your development is going up quite quickly. And even for these guys, their development is going up fairly well, too. Ooh, that's a nice one. I'll take that. Sure. Let's offer a small amount of money at the Actarian Federation. They thank you for your gift. Lovely. I love giving my potential alliance members money. He evaded. He did it! He actually freaking did it! Good freaking job, Spy Bro. Now well, it went from 60 to 73%, so we'll assign that again. Even if it fails, there's a chance that he'll still escape. We made a breakthrough from repairing the frigate. Nice. So now the tech for the... which is weird because it's the advanced deflectors. Whatever. But yes, we'll get the hyperdrive research here dealt with so I can take a look at the next set of trees and kind of point out some interesting bits to that. One of which might be the actual thing that prevents the, this frickin' rift here. Damn Vorticar. Alright. Might be a one-way trip, but at least then I get to see what's there. 85%, 86. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Independent colony encountered. Oh, they're up here. Which means that they probably... Yes, of course, investigate. So, yeah, they have an ocean planet. Of course. Yes, I don't care who they are. All I know is they're probably going to be joining my empire soon. That's all I need to know. Investigate the Great Retribution. Assign missions. Completed construction of the abandoned ship. Very nice. Let me take a look in here then. Do I have those ships now in my list? Not as of yet, it seems. Oh, no, we do. So these guys are finished here now. The Pristine Courage, which is... That's the destroyer. Yeah, he's taking his sweet time. Because, of course, it is a destroyer. It's not exactly a cheap ship. They thank me for my gift. Hyperdrive tech is now completed. Fan-freaking-tastic. As everyone and their mother now goes to basically upgrade. Speaking of which, I should probably research... I should probably add coordinated docking to that as well, so that multiple ships can more easily dock there. Let's also get those basic techs going. So yeah, as you can see, once you get to around the third tier here, things start opening up quite a bit for different specializations and such. And one of them is hyperdrives. So you can enhance the hyperdrive, which basically gives it a higher speed. The jump range, I think, goes down. Actually, the jump range goes up a little bit, but still. But the one that kind of seemed very important to me, especially considering the tendency of asshole pirates, is the hyper jump inhibitor. At a range of 3,000, which I'm assuming is 3,000 ish kilometers, which I'm not sure what that translates to in game for range, but still, it will add 20 strength to hyper jump deny, or denying per se. So that will keep enemy ships from just jumping out. So this is something I definitely want to get. Actually, I'm even going to pay... Do I want to pay the cost for that right now? No, I think I'm going to get some better weapons first. So let's go ahead and research that, pay the cost for that. We're already working on the torpedoes. But yes, we are going to want to get those freaking uh, inhibitor. So that when we're actually fighting ships, they're not just going to run away. They're going to be getting their ass kicked. But regardless, I think I'm going to end things there for now. Again, looks like we're getting pretty close to getting a profit here. Actually, are you happy? The tax rate is what it is, so I can't really boost this any further. I'm going to have to look at ways to boost colony revenue. Obviously, keeping corruption low and development high and so on and so forth is going to raise up the revenue, but I need to find more ways to do that. On a simulated population above the 50% of maximum. I don't even know what the maximum is. I can actually choose to imprison the different populations, which is kind of funny. But yeah, either way, I need to figure out better ways to boost colony wealth, because I really haven't found much down here, like for the commerce, that really helps with that. I mean, this will help with trade, but not much beyond that. We should also probably work on layered armor. And yeah, definitely get some further enhanced civilian ships in there. And then maybe gets working on destroyers. But regardless, let's go ahead and actually properly save this time so I don't screw up and not have a save. rather than relying on autosaves, which is a slight mistake. But yes. Regardless, though, thank you very much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Have yourselves a good one, and I will see y'all tomorrow with some more Distant World Shenanigans, where we'll hopefully continue consolidating our empire, boosting up our colonies, and I'm hoping maybe start working on this colony right here, because I would really like to get that colony going too. But we'll see how that goes. Till then, have a great one for now.